What's up, y'all? Continuing on to the discussion. I wanted to reply to Marco Smith specifically this time. I was reading some of what he posted, and he had some unique views. So, first off, I would like to say, bro, when we bump heads, it's nothing personal. It's just good hip hop conversation, and I just, in general, have a unique perspective on a lot of things. But it's just, good hip hop. At the end of the day, I respect your opinion. We do listen to a lot of the same shit, and we do respect a lot of the same talented artists. Talent is talent, and though I might not, agree with every view that someone has, it's all in hip hop, and it's not like we arguing about who's better between Nas and Gucci Mane or some stupid shit like that. It's different perspectives, so it's all good. But I was reading about you took it to more of a spiritual direction, and how the world belongs to the devil, and that's why people move to that negative energy. I can definitely see that, but at the end of the day, we come here in the Bible. I'm not a Christian, but in the Bible they put it, we was given free will. But it's a deeper meaning to that. What that really means is we were brought here with 360 degrees of knowledge, half agreeable, half disagreeable, which means you have it in you to be both. So just like you got something pulling you to be negative, you have within you the same pull of positivity, and it's just your choice to know the difference and know which one to go to. So people choose to go to negativity. It's no outside force can make you do anything. At the end of the day, you choose to do it. And that music, people go to that shit because that's what they want to hear. They on bullshit. They don't want to know nothing. You have to want to be enlightened and want to know things. And that if your life is on bullshit, then your music gonna be on bullshit. There's no one, who's a scholar. Oh my God, I just love Gucci Mane. It's such a revelation. Nah. The world is on bullshit because it's just a bliss and ignorance. Now, to go away from the spiritual side, because that's a whole nother debate, and once again it just gets away from the premise of rappers sucking at rapping and fans just being okay with it, and at most times picking up the grenade for these cats. To go away from that, I will go deeper into why it seems like negative music prevails. The main reason, I've said this over and over and over and over again, it starts with the fans. Labels only follow what they think is going to make them money. I know everyone wants to get caught up in it's some Illuminati conspiracy to dumb everybody down, and music is not a big enough market to have that type of influence. I know it seems like it is, but it isn't. If you look at the movie industry or things like that, that's a much more lucrative market to have that type of pull on somebody. I'm not saying that it isn't parties within the music industry that may use it like that. I'm just talking about this conception that it's this global conspiracy. It's not. It's a saying that usually the most simplest conclusion, the most simplest conclusion is probably the right one. Fans, if you break down positive hip hop or just technical hip hop or progressive hip hop versus ignorant rap, negative rap, mostly what seems to be perceived as mainstream rap, the difference is the fans. The ones that the supporters of the negative, ignorant, more commercially viable artists, those fans support that music financially, whereas the hip hop fans don't. That's the reality of it. Hip hop fans don't buy music. They support it. They don't buy it though. They listen to it. They don't buy it. They don't purchase it. They don't go to concerts really. I mean they do, but not at the volumes of. And they get the same type of venues. So we're not gonna sit up and say, oh well, no. Jeezy didn't perform at the DTE Center. Rock the Bells is at the DTE Center. Which one do you want to bet draw the biggest crowd? And that's just because hip hop fans don't support shit. While there was a lot of people, when I went to the Rock the Bells in '09, there was a lot of people there. But I guarantee you, it didn't touch that Jeezy crowd. I guarantee you it didn't. And that's part of the problem. So-called true or elitist hip-hop fans have to support that music. If you don't want to buy the album, go on iTunes, buy a single, do something. Y'all wonder why this type of music doesn't get supported. All these now, what you got to understand is these labels don't listen to rap music. They don't care. So all that, they're trying to promote, they don't care. They just care about what's making them money. They're literally at the end of every week looking at a chart and seeing what's selling. And they go with what's going to make the money. Ignorant rap music is easy to manufacture and it's easy to mass produce. Real artists are opinionated. They're serious about their craft. And that shit takes time. To craft a real album, it takes time because we want certain things out of our music. We want the production to be a certain way. We want to work with other type of artists. You know, we want the videos to look a certain way. It takes time where, you will take, rapper A, normal rapper A, casual rapper A, just throw him in front of a white screen and get some money, some bitches, and some cars, and he happy. Because that's what he just wants, the money. So he's not going to put as much time into that craft. He's just going to put as much in it as he needs to get those sales. So I mean, just going back to that, it's the reason why negative rap seems to prevail is because its fans are more supportive of that type of music. If Kendrick went platinum, if Lupe next album goes platinum, and then another positive rapper or progressive rapper comes out and goes gold or goes platinum, and then another one comes out and goes platinum, and another one comes out and goes platinum, do you honestly think this label is going to leave that money on the table? Like, really? No, they're not. They're gonna go, okay, there's a revenue stream for these type of artists, and they're going to direct their A&Rs to go and find the next Kendrick Lamar. Go and find the next Lupe Fiasco. Go and find the next Talib Kweli. But that doesn't happen because when these artists get to a mainstream level, their fans turn against them. Lupe Fiasco, for example. His most coveted album is Food and Liquor. Oh my God, it's a conscious masterpiece. It's a lyrical masterpiece, and it's also one of his lowest selling albums outside of Kick Push. That sold 9 million singles, but the album itself didn't even go gold. Then he puts out The Cool, which is more commercial. It's conceptually immaculate, but it's more commercial in sound. That goes gold. Then he puts out Lasers, which is by far his most mainstream, sonically, production-wise, most mainstream album. That goes gold. Has lots of platinum singles. Then he comes back to Food and Liquor for his fans because they get pissed about Lasers. He comes back to Food and Liquor, and that doesn't even go gold. That's the point I'm trying to make. You gotta support these artists. And then, so now he says when he drops Tetsuo and Youth, he's gonna just, go commercial. I've heard some of the single with Chris Brown, and it is, I'ma fuck with it because I like music. I like different types of music, but I know a lot of his fans gonna be mad. But it's like, be mad for what? He tried. He put out Food and Liquor 2, and y'all get pissed over Battle Scars. That's one fucking song. You discount this entire album for one fucking song. He puts out Freedom Ain't Free, and y'all get pissed because it's not peak rock behind the production. This is hip hop fans. This is hip hop fans. And then you wonder why that type of music doesn't prevail. Kendrick had to trick the mainstream into fucking with him. Kendrick had to trick the mainstream into fucking with him. You listen to Swimming Pools, that's a song about, the bad influences of drinking. And people fuck with it like it's a drinking song. You listen, to the Backseat Freestyle, that's people look at it like it's some turn up shit, and it's just really like, a song about his mentality back then, his negative mentality. And I was just like, I don't give a fuck, and it's carefree shit. He ain't saying that's how he is now. He had to trick motherfuckers into, fucking with him. And that's fucked up. If he would have just came out, just look at Section 80 and what that did. That was just him being genuine and being upfront. Did that go anywhere near platinum? No. Gold? No. That was his album for the hip hop fans. And they ain't even fuck with it. So, that's why. That's why until the so-called hip hop fan, hip hop head, real hip hop fan support the music like the Gucci Man fan, like the 2 Chainz fans, like the cause they're doing their numbers. 2 Chainz doing his numbers. And labels see that and they go continue to fuck with that. Big Sean's doing his numbers. Labels see that, they go continue to fuck with that. So until they fuck with that type of rap, because that type of rap makes them money. They don't care about hip hop culture. And they're businessmen. These motherfuckers is, driving Ferraris to the grocery store. If they even go to a grocery store, they don't give a fuck about, you putting multi-syllable words together in double entendres and trying to, pick up the fallen black community. They don't give a fuck about that shit. They trying to get paid. So the fans gotta, they gotta step to the plate. So, let me know what y'all think about that. That's just my 6 cents on it. Fraternity bitches.